What is an AI agent? So we recently had our AI summit, or as we called it, our AI think tank here at GrowthLab. Now, one of the big questions everybody always has is, what is an AI agent? So I'm going to try to break it down in very simplistic terms. So we all use ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude. Those are your LLMs, large language models. Think of them as sort of the brains. And even some of these brains, they have a little bit of memory. The memory isn't very extensive, but it's enough that it gets us through some of our daily tasks, like using it for content creation, which is not always a good idea, but as long as it's content augmentation. But more importantly, it remembers some of our conversations we've had with the LLM. Next, while we talked about memory, memory is actually an important piece because memory is part of the learning of the agent. That's what really distinguishes the agent from a normal GPT. A GPT is just, think about it as a specialized, highly engineered prompt that's ready and willing to answer your question as long as it fits in this box. And that's actually a really important piece because we want our agent to be focused and not have those dreaded hallucinations where you're like, oh, this thing is dumb. This isn't going to work. So you want a really tight LLM with highly engineered prompts. You're also going to need that memory because as time goes on, you want the brain to learn how to fix itself. Maybe that's one way to look at it. Next, you have the tools. The tools is what creates the automation. So if you're creating, say, an agent, the agent needs the brains, it needs a memory, and it needs to be able to connect to certain tools. So if I have, say, an input and I want the agent to process that input, this is an input that I may do 10, 20, 100 times a month. I want it to be able to tweak itself. That's where the memory comes in because you're going to provide it feedback. Was it right? Did it need some adjustment? So over time, it's going to learn. That's great. You've got the brains, you've got the memory, it's self-correcting in simplistic terms, and now you want it to do something with that output. Let's say something simple like create a pricing proposal for a customer based off of QuickBooks APIs and say a discovery call. Those are the tools. The agent connects to those two tools and then connects the output to another tool. Let's say it's HubSpot. As we think about an AI agent, think about it from that lens: brains, memory, and the ability to connect the tools.